What is up, crew? Welcome to Seek the Edge podcast with me, Kelsey Lensman. And I am so excited about this episode, selfishly, because I get to share with you this dream, this vision. I talked to you all about going after your dreams and vision, but I get to share my dream and vision that I've had actually for a couple years. And it is coming to fruition this October 2025 here in Columbus, Ohio, for all different types of women, all different ages, all different levels. And it is a accumulation of what our message is and what we want to give to all the women involved. And I have realized over the years that when I put myself in an environment, in a community where it's women breaking barriers, whether that be physically or professionally, career, like they're spearheading career-wise, or just in different areas of their life, it opens up my possibility of what I potentially can do. And I always say when you break a belief, it allows you to reevaluate other areas of your life. And I've realized that, okay, let's create the room where that's possible. Let's not just do a lifting event. Let's not just do the HYROX. Let's not just do an expert panel. Let's bring everything together. And I like to call it like the Arnold Fitness and Sports Festival, but for women by women, and allowing professional athletes, everyday moms and daughters and grandmas coming together in unity, growing in community, and allowing you to leave that day feeling so fulfilled, so excited, and also inspired. And so we're putting that room together. And today's podcast is about breaking down my dream, my vision, what that event is going to be in October here, and also the heart behind it, because there's always a why. And why you need to be there, whether you're competing or joining us for the community workout or just cheering alongside and getting a ticket for that day. My goal is to persuade you to get a ticket to Columbus, Ohio, to come to that event. One, I would love to meet you and see you. Secondly, we are bringing so much value there that you are going to leave changed and inspired. And like I said, yes, you can log in on a computer, you can consume podcasts, but until you physically get in the room and meet people and step out of your comfort zone, that's where change happens here. And so first, let's talk vision and where my heart was behind it. So I have done a lot of things that I never thought that I could do, especially physically. Did a 100-mile ultra, competed bodybuilding, did powerlifting. And if you would have asked the Kelsey 10 or 15 years ago, if I could have done them, I would have automatically said no. But what changed for me was, first, I had amazing people around me to inspire me. But what changed for me is I saw other women and girls that started where I was at and were doing some really big and cool things. And it got me to think, well, if they could do it, maybe I can do it. And I think it is so incredibly important to have that thought or idea come up in your brain and putting yourself in an environment that inspires that in you. A lot of times we're not even aware of what's within us because we don't even think that it's possible, so we don't entertain it. And so the heart behind this event is simple. It is to bring women of all ages, all levels, all different backgrounds and types together to showcase what's possible. Our tagline is redefining what's possible in all areas. It's not just physically, but it's mentally, it's spiritually, it's community, bringing the people together. And we're going to test limits. We have a big open workout. We have a lifting event, a HYROX that I'll go into later, and also learn and meet from the top tier athletes and women that are spearheading health and fitness, and women specifically health and fitness. We have a physician coming in talking specifically about perimenopause and menopause, and female leaders in their career to come together and form deeper bonds. So I want this to be a learning day to bring you so much value of, oh, I didn't know that nutritionally or hormonally. Or also, what does it take to be a top-end professional female athlete? What does it take to mentally break through some of those barriers with some of the mindset coaches that I have coming in? I want this to represent women and girls and inspire young girls and women of all ages for the good. Okay, this isn't just a flaunt your body off type of event. This is I want you to come here and see some strong mentally, physically women. I want you to come here and see some women that are just like you. I want you to come here and feel a part of it, but also inspire you that there's more and inspire you to take that step. And like I said, this opens you up to possibility within your own life. My goal is for you to come. You don't need to compete, but if you want to, is for you to see the woman that's 65 years old, stepping up on that strength platform, deadlifting over 100 pounds and think, well, shoot, she reminds me of me. If she could do it, maybe I could do it too. I want you to learn from the woman leading her company in a big leadership role. And I want you to think, wow, if she stepped into that role and she had these fears, she had these doubts, man, I have those same things, but how did she work through them? And I want you to learn from her, and I want you to be mentored by her there. And I want you to meet women that are just like you, committed to growth. There are so many amazing women and girls here that are genuinely committed to growth to some capacity. It doesn't mean that they're running marathons every single week. They could be, but they're committed to just becoming a better version of them. And when we bring those people together, one, the energy is insane, the vibes are insane, but also number two, you realize that there are people out there that you can lean on and that love you but challenge you up. My whole thing is, let's call you up. Let's extend a hand back for somebody that is maybe one step behind you, but let's call you up to that next level version. And that is the goal here. And so we're going to showcase different types of strength. We're going to showcase the lifting strength with our bench and deadlift event. We're going to showcase endurance and functional fitness with our HYROX. We're going to showcase all of it with our hybrid event. We're going to showcase mentally strong and resilient individuals with our expert panel and the special guests that we have coming. And especially the opening ceremony the night before with our mindset coach. We're going to showcase community connection. That when you come together and you meet women just like you, it forms a deeper bond and fulfillment, and you will be friends for life for these women. It's so cool when I look on social media and I see some of the women that have competed in last events. And they're hyping each other up and they're offering their homes to stay if they're out of town. That's what it's about. It's not just an event that you go to, but it's a mindset in a community that you're a part of. And we are doing as much as we can for you to feel that way leaving this event. And our goal is also to break stereotypes of what fitness should look like. This original thought in our strength events came from the whole world tries to convince you to just get smaller, to lose weight, well, if you're this size, then you're going to be better and more fulfilled than this size. And as a woman, when you understand how strong you are, it gives you a different confidence in yourself, a different respect for your body. And so we're going to break the stereotypes. Yes, if your goal is body comp, by all means go for it. I still have those goals. But I want to show you that there's more to you than just decreasing your pant size. There's more to you than just trying to make you the smallest version. There's more to you than constantly the perception that we're getting from social media and the outside world that's trying to make you smaller. Especially for my young girls there. I want young girls to come and see those women on the platform and be amazed by them. Be so, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And we've had this. I want young girls to see strong mentally and physically women. I want young girls to come and be a part of a community that doesn't diminish each other, that doesn't just talk bad about each other, but that builds each other up, that consoles each other when they're down, that cheers for each other even when they're competing against one another. It is our duty to come together to do that. And so this is where we come together. We're going to have 3 years old all the way up to 85 plus years old. We're going to have first-time athletes all the way to competitive, if not pro athletes. And we're going to come together to do one thing, to grow in your body, mind, and spirit. You're not just a part of a human, you're a whole human. And I'm not just about a part of your growth, I'm about your whole growth. And that's what we're focused on here. And so let's break it down. What is this event? What is included, Kels? How does it come? So first of all, for those that are not competing in the lifting and the HYROX, which I'll go into, okay, you can get a ticket for that day. Okay, what that ticket is going to get you access to is we have an opening ceremony that Friday night with a specific mindset coach that I have coming in where you are going to hear a special keynote that is usually a couple grand if you go do it, but a special keynote that is all about breaking limiting beliefs and stepping into who you can become. Okay, that is Friday, special access to that. You also get access to, I'm just a surprise, I'm not even going to tell you. You also get access to something else really cool on Friday night that is exclusive before we opening up Saturday. Okay. On Saturday, your ticket, if you're coming, you're not specifically competing in it, is we have a massive community workout led by yours truly that Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Okay. You will come to that. It's going to be doable for everybody. We'll have scalable options. So if you can sit in a chair and stand up, you can come. Okay. If you're on that other end where you're like, Kelsey, let's push it a little bit, I'm going to give you stuff to push it. All right. We have that big open community workout. Please come challenge yourself with me there. Then after that, you get free Brekkie Shack, which if y'all have ever had Brekkie Shack, it is a deal. So you have breakfast provided for you. Also, then it gives you full access for the day. So we will have complete spectator access for the lifting events and the HYROX and the hybrid event. We will also have a lot of vendors set up, whether it be specific female businesses or for fitness or health, and you can go and be a part of that. You are able then to meet all of our special guests and speakers that will be there that day of. We're also working on some other activations, potentially have a yoga in and a bar studio in. And then you will be able to have full access to, which this is, the pricing of this is insane because this would be a couple $100s, but we're getting it for $20 to $25. But you get full access to our expert panel. We have women experts flying in from all the way from Cabo to out of state to come and educate at this event. We have a woman specializing in hormone optimization. We have a woman specializing in perimenopause and menopause. We have a professional athlete specializing in what it takes to become a professional athlete. We have a leader in business. We have a leader in faith, okay? We also have a few other individuals that I don't want to share too much yet that are going and have spearheaded in growing in all areas of their life. So once again, this is a holistic view of you growing, okay? We're not going to tell you to do more sets and reps in the gym, but we're going to give you experts in health and fitness and growth to elicit that. And then at the end of the night, we're still finalizing this, but we have some food trucks, we have some potential barbecue come in, and we have a special concert and singer that is going to end the night off right to bring the community together to end it strong and be a memorable day for every single one of us, okay? So that is a ticket. You will leave changed in the best way possible. You will leave inspired. You will leave influenced for the better. Secondly, if you're like, cool, Kelsey, that sounds great, but I want to compete, girl. Like, it is time for me to step into this, okay? We have a few different options. Number one is we have our push-pull. That is our bench and deadlift competition. What you will do there is you have 3 attempts for bench and 3 attempts for deadlift to get a max weight. Okay, it's similar to powerlifting style if you've done powerlifting, but we'll have all different ages, all different levels there. In that push-pull bench and deadlift competition, we have 2 different types. One is our normal experience level. So this is specifically based on your experience of lifting. So we have first a mighty and mini division that is 14 years or younger, which they must be accompanied by an adult, that is that division. Secondly is beginner but badass. This is your 0 to 1 years lifting. If you just picked up a weight or a barbell, that is your division. Thirdly is we have intermediate and incredible. That's 1 to 3 years lifting, experience lifting. And then last but not least is basically a pro that is 3+ years lifting. So you want to do the experience divisions if you are newer to lifting and you want to experience what a lifting meet is like, or if this is just your first 1 to 2, that is the place that you want to be, okay? This is a non-sanctioned event, and like I said, lifters will have 3 attempts in bench and deadlift, but that is the event or specific division for you. Conversely, be like, all right, Kels, I want to compete bench and deadlift, girl, but I'm ready to take it to that next level. I'm ready to really see where I rank amongst my weight class. That's why we included this showcase, okay? Weight moves weight. And so in the experience division, the reason why this differs is, for example, somebody weighs 120 pounds versus 250 pounds. The 120 is probably not going to lift more than the 250. Okay, so majority with powerlifting meet is based on weight. We didn't do that prior because I don't want people cutting for our events. That's not, or cutting weight for our events. That's not the goal. But with this event, I do want to make it very standard with what we can do for our strength athletes and continue to level up for them. So this is where we included the showcase division. With the showcase division, it is still 3 attempts for bench, 3 attempts for deadlift, okay? But in this specific division, there are different weight classes. This is, first weight class is less than 140 pounds, okay? You will come in on Friday or Saturday morning, and we will weigh into our weight classes there. First is less than 140 pounds. Secondly is 140 to 165 pounds. Thirdly is 165 to 190 pounds. And then last is 190 pounds plus. So that is based on specifically how much you weigh. And so your weight class and those individuals that weigh the exact same weight in that weight class will be geared towards you. That's who you'll be competing against, okay? That showcase division will be for more experienced athletes. These are for people that you've maybe had a couple events under your belt. You're wanting to see where you rank among other women in your weight class to take it to that next level, okay? So that is first, if you want to compete, that is that division or that event. Push-pull, strength event, go for it. Our second event that we have never done, but I'm so excited to because I did a HYROX earlier in the year, is a HYROX PFT. So that is the physical fitness test that will, like I said, challenge you towards what your time will be. You can see it compared to what the specific divisions in a full HYROX would be, and it will gear you towards that. If you want a little taste of what a HYROX is, that's one for you. Okay, that will include, you get access to the HYROX, you'll get access to the entire day. This is all of our athlete tickets, the expert panel, you'll get some brekkie shack in the morning. It's going to be fun. That's all I have to say. It's going to be so fun. Our last one to compete in is our hybrid division. What our hybrid division is, if you want to compete in HYROX and compete in our lifting event, you're a hybrid athlete. And so this allows you to challenge yourself physically to test what your endurance capacity is while also testing what that strength is. So that is a hybrid athlete division. You will be in your own select division, okay? We're going to take X amount for HYROX, X amount 50% for lifting. Your score will be combined with all and compared to against all hybrid athletes, okay? Why did we build it this way? Is we built it this way because we want it more than just competition. We want representation of all women, okay? If you grab a ticket and you want to meet a special guest or one of our speakers, this is for you. If you want to learn from one of our expert panels with nutrition and fitness or hormones, this is for you. I want you to come, get a good workout in if you're grabbing a ticket, compete if you want to be an athlete at that event, but come together in the unity of each other, challenging ourselves outside of our comfort zone, growing mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you leaving a better person than you came in. And if you've ever been to an XYL event, I am very, how do I say this? The energy and community is everything to me. They are absolutely everything to me. Okay? It is not just an event that nobody claps and you just sit down and then you feel really awkward. You will leave with sisters and friends that day. You will form a stronger bond when you do something together that is hard and is challenging and you learn and grow. Those will be your people for life. And we will, especially for the athletes, we have specific athlete bags. For those that are grabbing a ticket, you can come in and meet your other professional female athletes. All of our expert panel, we will have a lot of goodies for you. We have amazing vendors set up, cold plunge coming out too. And so this is going to be a day as you're going to have a great, great time, okay? Like I said, if you are not competing, it is 100% still worth coming. You can grab a ticket for that day. You can see and view all of the women competing. You can be a part of our community workout. Like I said, we're putting other activations together for you to be a part of, and you will have access to our expert panel, all the concert that night, and it will just be an incredible day. If you are looking for other women that are interested in fitness and health and growth, or interested in challenging themselves, this is for you. You will leave inspired and excited about what's next. And so how to get involved, we will have the link below, but go to xpandyourlimit.com/women expanding limits with just an X, no E. Like I said, we'll put that below. Also, you can go with us on @expandyourlimits on Instagram. That is the first link that is in our bio that you can grab a ticket, okay? The prices will increase come August 25th and again September 25th. So you want to make sure that you grab a ticket now so you get it cheapest and you get the most value out of it, okay? If you want to volunteer, also sponsor, go ahead, go to our page. We would love to have you. If you scroll down, there's a volunteer section and also a partner with us sponsorship section that we would love to have too. Okay. If you could share this on social, share it with a friend, bring a friend. We would absolutely love to have you there. Like I said, it is a day. It's at a new facility here in Columbus, Ohio. It's called Relentless Collective. It's a new facility, new energy, new type, but this is going to leave you feeling excited. And so remember, this is so much more than just fitness. It's about proving yourself you're stronger than you think. It's about getting in community that you are together in this journey, and it will allow you to break a belief of what's possible. Okay? So I'm going to challenge you. Either if you're an athlete, pick a division, pick an event, sign up. If you're like, ooh, I'm not ready to be an athlete, but I want to come to it, grab a ticket. We will have a specific number that we're going to cap it at, just out of respect for everybody. Okay? And I want to see you there October 25th. It would mean the absolute world to me, whether you're lifting, whether you're competing in HYROX, whether you're coming to our community workout, whether you want to view the expert panel. I would love to see you on October 25th and you to see a dream that was in my heart about creating this environment, creating this almost Arnold, but for women, by women. I would love to see you there and you'd be a part of it. Okay. Have an amazing rest of your week. Love you guys. If you have any questions, email us at events@expandyourlimit.com and I'll see y'all soon.